and You!
Huzzah!
Evolution can be defined to be a genetic change in a population of organisms over the course of many generations. Importantly, these traits are also heritable. The concept of evolution functions at two different levels. Microevolution, which is a much more focused evolution and deals with the population level of a species. Microevolution differs from macroevolution in the level at which it functions. Macroevolution works at a higher level, beyond that of a population. Pictorial depictions of both these types of evolution are found in phylogenies. These useful tools show how closely related species are. Natural selection is the process by which a population will develop changes over time. These changes are due to the relative reproductive success and survivability of organisms with these changes. Closely linked to natural selection is coevolution. Coevolution is a special case where the interaction of two different species causes evolution in both populations by natural selection. There are three types of coevolution. The first of these is mutualistic coevolution. This type of coevolution is named for the mutual benefit obtained by both species. A classic example of mutualistic coevolution are ornithophilous flowers, named for their pollination style by birds, and their interaction with hummingbirds. The coevolution here has occurred with hummingbirds growing longer and longer beaks, and the flowers brightening their colors, narrowing their inflorescences, and sweetening their nectar. The flowers transfer their pollen, and the birds get a tasty treat. Additional evidence for this type of coevolution can be seen by varied curvature of flowers within a species in response to the local hummingbird's beak shapes.
The second type of coevolution, not a mutually beneficial one, is modeled by predator-prey dynamics. The Tarica granulosa, or rough-skinned newt as it is commonly referred to, produces in its skin a strong neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin, or TTX. This is strong stuff. Just a few milligrams of TTX is capable of killing a human being. In this video, TTX will be represented by the red spots. This makes us wonder, what is the reason for such a strong toxin in a newt? Why, little newtie, are you so deadly? Thamnophis sertalis, or the common garter snake, is one of the newt's predators. It turns out that over time, the snake, through genetic mutations, has evolved a resistance to the newt's toxin. So instead of eating the newt and dying, the garter snake is able to withstand the effects of the toxin and continue to have newts for dinner. The purple stripes represent the resistance that the snake has developed. The newt fights back by evolving and becoming more toxic. Again, the snake evolves to become more resistant to the newt's toxin. As you can see, coevolution is a sort of genetic arms race.
The final type of coevolution is host-parasite coevolution. As you can guess, this occurs between a parasite's ability to infect and a host's resistance. This form is very relevant to humans in two basic examples. The first example can be found in agriculture. As crops are genetically engineered to be resistant to disease and parasites, the diseases and parasites evolve to continue to infect the crops. This results in what is known as a boom and bust cycle, where resistance only lasts for a few years. The second example is more important to the medical field, dealing with human resistance to harmful pathogens. Pathogens such as influenza or HIV are continually mutating. Meanwhile, human resistances are becoming apparent, such as the CCR5 delta 32 allele, which is believed to give increased resistance to AIDS.